What's up, Daily Fab Gamers? Thank you so much for watching my stream. Before we jump into this red-hot action, let's review the rules. Don't be a dick. This should go without saying, but better safe than sorry. Chat with me. You know that I can talk at my computer for hours, but it's more fun when my computer talks back. And let's have a good time. I'm here to get sweaty, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun while I do it. Use the chat command deck for a link to the list I'm playing here. It's also in the video description. Some of these decks are sick, and you might want to play them in real life. In that case, let me refer you to Hamel from the Bazaar. It's never been more affordable to play in the flesh and blood. Players have been buying the cards they need from Hamel for years. I started shopping from him in 2023 and have never found a better deal. The Bazaar's prices are the lowest for singles, full sets, and class sets, including new releases. Omens of the Third Age set bundles are available now and ship both domestically and internationally. Use the chat command HAMEL for contact info, then reach out on Blue Sky, Discord, email, or Twitter to see what he can do for you. Using the data command will produce a link to Fablazing.com, the best source for deck list, matchup, and tournament data. Do you have too much money? Give some of it to me. Custom channel tokens, as used by 2025 US National Champion and World's 2025 Top 8 competitor Majin Bay, are available from my Ko-Fi. Follow my tournament journey and spam the coolest emojis by becoming a channel member. And remember that channel members get matchup guides, post-game notes, elevated chat privileges, and more. Now settle in and get cozy because the stream begins now. Did something happen to Fablazing that I need to be aware of? Is this, am I gonna get canceled if I keep mentioning Fablazing? Hey Delph, hey Rose, hey Drew. What's up, chat? Yeah, as Delph mentioned, the red hot action is misleading because we're playing Jarl. So there's not gonna be any red hot action. I'm just gonna be, you know, throwing hammers and oh god, especially if we get Guardian Mirrors all day, and I just get to, like, you know, pitch stack for Sledge the whole game. Yeah, it's not going to be exciting, but I you know, I like it. I was really thinking about what I wanted to play today, because I like, you know, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, you know, Jarl Thursday, Aurora Friday, and then, like, what's the Monday? Like, Monday Fun Day, and I'm playing Fun decks, and then I thought, but the fun deck is Jarl. I just really like playing Jarl, so I'm just going to do that again. Oh, that reminds me, I do need to open up my little tournament spreadsheet, my note tracker here. That's what I'm doing. For the low price of $4.99 a month, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and get in on my my notes for U.S. Nationals. Jarl is my tentative pick at the moment. I think he is well positioned going into the upcoming meta. And so I'm recording notes based on my games. You also get my matchup guides. I changed the deck from the last time I played it. I'm playing Plow Under now because we're playing Plow Under. It means that I can play Well Grounded. Just, you know, generally bringing it closer to Marco's list because Marco's list is really good. Chains of Eminence. Oh, this is, alright. This is Saber's Boltyn? Sure. Saber's Boltyn says that I probably do want to try to high roll the, like, Courage of Bladehold. I think I'm not going to block this with Imposing Visage as much as I want to get an action into the graveyard. I think I'd rather play the Imposing Visage and be able to find, what's it? Crumble to Eternity, or Crumble to Eternity. That's the name of that card for the Courage of Bladehold. I also get some kind of poopy cards out of my hand. I find the Crumble, throw it on the Courage, just Arsenal a Shelter, or Arsenal a Sink, whatever. We have 2 in the bin right now. You did not charge a light card, so this is just, yeah, this is just 2. I don't super care about this. We can block with Crumble. Get to see why this deck is broken. Is this deck broken? I was just talking about this in a Discord I'm in. About, like, is this deck broken or not? Like, what's going on with Boltyn? Play Felling. Discard Fruits. I'm not super interested in playing the long game. Maybe I should be. But I feel like if Boltyn is trying to combo me, I don't need to be super concerned about, like, oh, I'm pitch stacking correctly. So again, Boltyn kind of just killing time. I can go fast or slow. I am able to decompose this Felling of the Crown. I feel like that is what I'm supposed to do. This hand is not great because I can't clear my arsenal because Boltyn isn't attacking me. Trying to decide. I think it actually is worth the intellect penalty here. We're just going to send the Titan's Fist for 3. Hold the Felling of the Crown, knowing that I have a Channel Lake Frigid out. I feel like I need to stagger Disruption. Yeah, it is. I think it's combo Boltyn, but, like, is it good? Ah, we're missing the ice card. That's okay. So this means I'm just playing Felling and holding the Frozen to death. Earth action, bottom ripple. I'm holding Frozen to death. If Boltyn attacks me, I'm going to clear this sink below. Yeah, I'm just pretty confused as to why this would be, like, broken into me. I'm a Guardian. I don't care about this. And now I've gotten the yeah, and they just concede. Like, surely you're just dead if you lose the chest piece, especially with Stalagmite on the table. All right, so I'm not so convinced that this deck is broken. I've played a decent amount of Saber's Boltyn in my day. The lore of Lupine Fiasco is that I started playing Flesh and Blood with Blitz. And my first deck was Combo Boltyn. Yeah, this was, which I guess I've played, my background of Combo Boltyn has given me the knowledge that Courage of Bladehold is a fairly important card. So you're on what, like Chains of Eminence you call Blizzard? And then you just do combo things, and you're like laying down epochs to pay through the Blizzard if you don't have chains, or pay through the Stalagmite, or pay through the... I mean, paying through CLF isn't even good. Yeah, this is a Boltyn-ass deck. Is this Josh Lau's deck? Is this what he brought to Yokohama? Alright, I gotta make my notes. Boltyn, win. Tempo. We went second. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that window. I think it was 5 turns. I'm just going to say 5. My life total was 42. Reflections on the game. FTD chest. Easy game. Conclusions. FTD chest. Easy game. Yeah, I don't know that we learned anything from that. We just kind of... Okay, you can stack a triple Lumina Boom and send like 120 damage. Sure. So okay, so it's just Combo Boltyn. Like, Jarl's got to be one of the worst matchups for that, right? And I don't see how you could possibly beat a Jarl who knows what they're supposed to do. Okay. Pleiades is... Oh, right. It's just the Guardian button. So we just play 67 cards. Not playing Blizzard. I guess I could play Midas Touch if I, like, really wanted to. This is a really exciting hand if I am not playing the Guardian Mirror. I guess I could still send an Oakenold. Like, if she doesn't have the D-React in Arsenal, or she just gives me a shit ton of armor, I'm playing Remembrance. I'm just thinking, like, I should probably pitch stack this Oakenold. I should be disciplined. Ugh. So we pitched to Gauntlets. Can pitch away. I should keep an Arsenal. I should keep the Rootbound in Arsenal. Alright. Let's Gauntlets away Ice Lock Glaze. Sledge Oakenold CLF. Burn a resource here, but that's fine. Ooh, she's keeping a full grip, which means she is just setting up. How do I need to pitch stack this? I think I can go... I have 63 cards, so one of these cards is not going to show up in the same hand. Let's do Frigid, then Glaze Oakenold. I need to pitch this Fruits. Probably eats every other slow deck, but being able to break their chest piece is just an insta-win. Yeah, that tracks. Alright, draw a card. I could also pitch the Everbloom. You see what I'm saying? I need to pitch an Earth card. Edge of their seats, you're gonna Pleiades, what? The edge counter onto palm of your hand? What's up, Steven? And you attack with Moment Maker. For 6. That's fine. I need to put Earth cards in my graveyard, which is also awkward because I need to put Earth cards to the bottom of my deck. So we can... I mean, I could just block 6, but I'm giving up Terra Sunder and Everbloom, which is terrible. I also kind of want to keep this shelter. So that I can do better blocking. I think I'm blocking with Everbloom and Rootbound, covering the 6. Then I'm pitching Fruits and Terra Sunder to Sledge, and I'm arsenaling Shelter. It's a little awkward because my decomposing is worse. I don't have the Rootbound to get me to Earth and Banish. But I am setting up my Oakenold here. Steven, what do you mean you have no idea what you're bringing to many? Well, surely no one does. Because we've got a whole ass set and bans. Like, your Ursilio is definitely not looking good. But he's the new cards are okay, right? He's like, things are happening. Ooh, you're gonna pitch 2 whole ass cards to staunch me, or to... Okay. So you have a staunch in Arsenal? Happy to hear that. Yeah, as you know, I'm looking at Jarl for many, but I could be convinced to bring something else. You would have played Terras here to play around her big turn with all the buffs. With her having armor, I did not expect to be able to play around all the buffs, was my thought. Like, she's just gonna get me kind of no matter what. I cannot... Like, Sledge is just for 7. I mean, if nothing else, she can just give me... She could literally give me armor. Not that she would give me Tunic this early, but she could just give me armor and get me. Like, stop the sledge. So I felt like the Terras wasn't going to do enough to, like, take damage from the Moment Maker, give up my second cycle. I see what you're saying. I don't necessarily disagree with it, but to me it wasn't good enough. I think I am supposed to just, like, block 14 here. Giving up the E-Strike is a little iffy. Like, I will want that later, but I feel like she's lost 2 red auras. This isn't, there's no confidence on this. I should just get my value while I can. Like, preserve life total now, while this isn't, doesn't have a confidence. It isn't Command and Conquer. And then my turn is just going to be Tunic Footsteps for Sledge. So I'm looking at Jarl for Nats. I would like to play Aurora. Ziggy seems kind of interesting. Like, the cards we're seeing in Ziggy look pretty strong. The new 0 for 5 Snatch that got spoiled looks pretty cool. What we're missing for Ziggy is a payoff. Like, Ziggy fragments, spins the wheels, a bunch of shit happens, I take 2 damage. So we're missing, like, something from Ziggy, and it needs to be common or rare, because how else does Ziggy win a game of Limited? I'm really hoping that Marionette gets some nerfs so that I cannot be convinced to bring Marionette to Mini. Like, every Marionette player that I talk to says that there is nothing upcoming that makes them feel like Marionette is not going to be the best deck. Like, there is no card that could release in Omens that would not make Marionette the best deck. Marionette needs bans. And that will mean that Marionette is not just, like, way better than 3 new heroes that don't block well. I am currently losing the fatigue race. I think. I need to read the Yuki Lee Bender article about fatigue math, because the fact that I'm up 6 life and presented more cards in my opening deck than Pleiades did means something. I'm just going based on, I have 6 cards in my graveyard to her 3. I feel like I'm losing the race. Not that there isn't a ton of game left. But I feel like I should have more cards left in deck. Also considering that she's going to keep doming me with big confidence attacks. Big auras. I guess if I had to really, like, state what my game plan is in this matchup, it is to run her out of the red auras. What is that article? I need to find it. It's like, it's on the Fab site. Flesh and Blood, Yuki Lee Bender, Fatigue. Math. I don't know where to find the article. What are you doing to me? You played Superstar, you got cheered. Move the thing over, palm in your hand. This is pretty solid. I can defend this very well. I think I will be pitching Pulse. This is kind of a weird hand depending on what Pleiades does, because I could also just play Crumble and crumble the Tunic. Like, I have a few lines here based on what she's up to. I would like to Arsenal Pulse. My tunic is down. So I cannot easily stop the spinal and also swing sledge. So I think what I'm doing here is blocking 7 with imposing and sink, playing the crumble on the tunic, and just arsenaling pulse. This could be pummel. I mean, if this is pummel, I have lines to play around it. I'm not unhappy to see pummel. We saw life at the edge of their seats going to the bottom. So we've seen 3 out of 6 red auras. Crumbling the tunic here. This is not plan A. Like, if I can find a frozen to death, I will happily frozen to death the tunic. You only have 2 left in the deck. This is just like, I don't have a great turn right now. And I would rather ask her to convert 5 cards on offense and have me like set up, oh, I can maybe do a thing with frozen to death later, who knows? As opposed to like, I'm not going to set a pulse, here's sledge, you figure it out. 0 cost aura is going to be, okay, what happens next? I don't love that. No, CNC is kind of not great for me right now. Which means I'm just doing... I was going to do my CNC, but now I think I am just blocking 6, sending sledge. I'm like, keep a staunch in the deck for later. Hold on to my crown, which I was considering using, but I don't feel like I'm in a position where I need to crown. Like, keeping staunch for late game is not bad. It'll line up well with the edge of their seat that Pleiades just pitched. I can use it to bail me out of the next CNC. I'm not trying to, like, protect my... Like, get rid of the pulse, draw a new card so that I have a play to arsenal my staunch. Like, I'm kind of chilling right now. She doesn't have any auras set up. Like, there is a confidence here, but I'm not super concerned about what her turn looks like, because she still needs to set up to have a big attack. No, it's not that one. I'm still looking for this Yuki article. Turning point. Crowd cheers. If you've been cheered. Okay. She's doubly confident. That's spooky, chat. I'm singly confident. Hey, I don't get to do a thing. I mean, I guess I can block 7. Alright, you are confident. You could pummel this. This card has been in her arsenal for a while, and it could have been pummel previously. Alternatively, we're definitely blocking with Unforgetting Unforgiving. I could also block with Crown of Providence to play around pummel and try to find, like, if I can find my second or third crumble for Mangle, I'm pretty stoked about it. I like the idea of blocking with Crown if you can pitch a Oaken to Hammer. I think I'm blocking with Crown here. I feel like this is a pummel. Find a Felling, which is kind of good enough. Do I need a Mangle? I'm going to pitch Felling and Ice Lock to Gauntlets, which will float 2 resources. I don't need to find my Mangle here, and my pitch stack is okay. I have a pitch stacked Oakenold. Oh, this is Staunch. This is the Staunch that she's had in her arsenal forever. So this Mangle is not going to connect. Yeah, the arsenal is the Staunch, which really we shouldn't know. Like, I'm fine to play the Mangle here, which is not going to connect because she can Staunch it. Technically, I should not know what it is. I'm assuming... Oh, she'll just play a free Staunch. Oh, no, she... For some reason, I thought these didn't stack. Alright. I have 51 cards, so one of these is going into the pit. I want the Felling to be next to the Staunch. Everything here is a little late. I'm going to go for 7. What happens next is a good card. I need to decide how greedy I want to be. I am definitely going to sink here. I think I'm going to sink the Pummel. The question is, am I also, like, am I just blocking out? Because I could also do, like, Frozen to Death, Sink Below, Tunic Footsteps, send Sledge. That's the safe line. The greedy line is only Sink Below, Sink Pummel, look for, like, if I can find an Ice Blue to play Frozen to Death, that's really strong. If I just find a blue, I can Footsteps. I could also have just blocked with the Pummel. I do have an E-Strike. Alright, I'm getting tensioned in the aired. Let's play an Everbloom. Do both. Do I want to bottom an E-Strike or another Everbloom? I think we just do the anti-fatigue line here. Yeah, what happens next is a good card. And it's definitely annoying that that they stack. I really thought they didn't. I'm kind of surprised that they do. Alright, Oasis Respite in Arsenal. Our opponent's really good at showing us what the arsenal is. It takes out a lot of the guesswork, I gotta be honest with you. We're definitely up on fatigue. Kind of a shame that we used our crown. I definitely should have remembered that our opponent had the Staunch in Arsenal. Suspense is killing me. Moves a counter to just another what happens next? Okay. So we are getting hit by something with tension in the air. This hand is not great. Hey, it's CNC. There's no confidence on this. I can go ahead and block 7. Just send Sledge with another pitch stack Oakenold that I don't believe we'll be next to the Pulse. I don't think this Oakenhold is really next to anything. Oh, right. Moment Maker has text. Forgot about that. I probably should have blocked more. Just send the Sledge. I feel like this turn is going to hurt. She's going to Active Glory. This is only +4. She's going to Active Glory. Pleiades, Active Glory to the What Happens Next. Keep them both around there. +4 with Confidence. What's exciting is eventually these What Happens Next will die. I can only dream of a day. Hey, we found a rootbound carapace. It's a little late, but I can decompose. That's cool. So we're very likely just blocking 7 on whatever the attack is and then sending CNC. We've gotten 2 Oases. Had to step away. How'd the Sabres game go? Oh, I just... Rose, I did Frozen to death the chest. It was like the easiest game of my life. Yeah, it was... I just got the chest and then she couldn't combo me. And it's like... Oh, it has Dominate. This is fine. Forgot I had Dominate. Yeah, this is okay. We're just going to CNC. I'll Arsenal the Rootbound. Have it for next turn. I don't think there's a line where, like, I don't think I'm supposed to block with Rootbound there if I remember that it has Dominate. Because then I guess my hand then is I pitch the 2 blues to send Sledge and I Arsenal CNC. I still have a Pummel left in the deck and my Tunic's about to be up. So, like, that is a line. You may put a suspense counter on or remove one from an aura of suspense you control. I wonder where that's going to go. These dang, what happens now? I just cannot get rid of them. She makes 3 toughness. That's cheating. Alright, are we finally going to lose one of the What Happens Next? We did. Hey, this hand is a hand of cards. Okay, imposing Visage for the other What Happens Next? For What Happens Next number 3, I still have to play through them. Up on a pedestal. When this enters or leaves the arena, you found Spinal Crush. Playing Plow Under, I see the cards enter and go a lot. Yeah, I'm trying it now. So I guess I'm just sending Baby Felling, unfortunately. Because I want this Rootbound Carapace for the Spinal Crush that we know she has. I will hold on to the Plow Under, though. Like, I'll just IP the card. Rootbound, Crumble, Imposing, Bottom, Crumble. I get punished for not blocking with this Rootbound, as it's a Baby Felling. I don't think Baby Plow is better, because I want the Rootbound in my arsenal. Like, my plan is, she's going to send the Spinal Crush, I'm just going to block, and then Plow Under. Like, there's no Confidence or Dominate on it for now. So I'm expected to just, like, I'll block damage. I have 2 earth in grave. So I'm probably on... Oh, it's Cries. It's Cries with Spinal Crush in hand. So I can do what? Block with Plow Under. I could block with Plow Under, play Rootbound, cover the 7, and then play my Rootbound from hand, Arsenal Rootbound, or I could block with Rootbound, decompose, block with Rootbound, play Plow, Arsenal Plow. I think that's too much decompose that I'm asking of my deck. Because I now only have 2 earth in my graveyard. I'm about to only have 1 earth in my graveyard. So notably, I cannot decompose this Rootbound Carapace at the moment. So yeah, Phoenix, I just put Plow Under into the deck. I've been playing with Marco's list off stream, and like it just feels good. You have to be more willing to either send like a Baby Plow or Baby Felling or block with one of them to get earth cards into the graveyard, but it's just really good tempo. Like what I learned from playing Jarl last week and like starting to really pay attention to like my note taking is there are just too many games where I say my line here is tempo. Like my game plan here is tempo. And like doing tempo things just isn't very good if you're not playing Plow Under. Like I decomposed for no value since there was no Arsenal. I thought he had... Oh, did he just not Arsenal? I thought there was an Arsenal. Oops. So I only have 1 earth card in grave. So I'm not going to do the Felling here. I think I'm just blocking 6. I think I'm just blocking 6, pitching these 2 to to Sledge and then Arsenal the Felling. Okay, that's my fault. I really thought did they IP a card? Like I really thought that there was a card in Arsenal, or like they were set up to have a card in Arsenal. Oopsie. Maybe I want to pitch the Felling instead. Nah. We're going to Arsenal the Felling. Only 2 CNCs. Is it palm of your hand? Oh, it costs 2. Why not block 3 with Carapace, then Felling, Arsenal, Channel, or Staunch? I'm not playing the Felling because I didn't want to bottom my own Staunch. I want an Arsenal. I didn't block 3 with the Carapace and then Felling because basically I don't want to get hit by my own Felling. Okay, they did IP. Alright, so I just was not paying attention. I don't want to IP my... I don't want to bottom to my own Felling, which is why I am making the play that I made. I cover the more on the Macho Grande. I am putting an earth card into graveyard for when I inevitably do decompose the Felling. Alright. How greedy do I want to be? This line, like, if... How greedy do I want to be? Because this smells like a pummel. I sent a Sledge. They didn't block very much. I can If I take 11 here... Yeah, there really isn't a better line than, like, let's just block. Let's prepare to block the pummel. You have one card left in hand. Yeah, but I would have taken more damage. No blocks into Felling Pummel. I mean, Felling Pummel would be sick, but I think she has a pummel. So I think I'm just fine to make this block. Like, I'll cover 10. If she pummels me, then I'll well grounded. And then just Tunic, Pitch Remembrance, Felling. Okay. Get cheered is fine. Okay. So either she didn't have the pummel, or she just, you know, I played around it. Have a Felling. This is third Felling? This is second Felling. I will not have the earth engraved to decompose again. Play up on a pedestal, put an attack from your graveyard on top of your deck. You are choosing Cries of Encore. Pleiades, move the counter from pedestal onto what happens next. Next turn you'll get cheered. And put an attack on top of your deck. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Put a card on bottom. Do some blocking. Take some damage. Alright, I'm kind of chilling. Moment Maker for 4 is kind of okay, because I feel like what I should do here is tear asunder Sledge. We don't know what's in our opponent's arsenal, right? Like, unfortunately, my Tunic is down, and I feel like tear asunder Sledge. Our opponent only has 2 block on board, so they will need to, like, unless the arsenal is staunch, which I guess it could be. My other line would be, like, block 3 with Autumn's Touch, Sledge for... we're going to take the... We're going to do this play. I don't need to get greedy, I don't think. We'll just Sledge for 6, Arsenal a Terrace, or pitch a Terrace under, Arsenal a Sledge. Like, come on, we're Jarl. We're not here to get spicy with it. We're here to 2-card 6. Very consistently. We are threatening a pummel. Ah. Balls of Steel on our opponent. Also, they had a D-reaction, like pummel doesn't actually kill them. Yeah, I'm kind of chilling. Pleiades, yep, up on a pedestal. Keep the what happens next around. Put a Cries of Encore on top of the deck. This is confidenced. So I am just like blocking with Ripple, playing Shelter. My turn is going to be play Everbloom, pitch to Sledge. Seems reasonable. This is confident, so I can't like Block 7. Hey, it's a pummel. She found a pummel. Am I de-reacting here? I think the answer is no. I'm just gonna go, like, the shelter doesn't do anything here. We will discard. We have 1, 2 Earth in grave. Let's discard the CLF. I think that is what we need the least. Let me guess. It's what happens next. I guess it could be up on a pedestal to find cries again. Oh, it's palm of your hand. Draw a random card off the top of your deck. Sure. Well, good enough for Arsenal. Have a sledge. Only seen... Oh, we've seen 2 Oakenolds. Have we seen all of our Oakenolds? No, we saw 2. We pitched... No, we've seen 3. We pitched Act 1. We blocked with a second. We pitched, but, like, not stacked, a third. It's kind of just there. Alright, bounce palm of your hand, draw another card. You... Pleiades to the what happens next. I am scared. I am now regretting not blocking with this shelter because our opponent still has a Command and Conquer in the deck. I guess without pumps it's only 6, so like whatever. They could pummel it, but if I sniff out a pummel I can just block more. My Tunic is going to be up, so I can block 9 and then have well grounded. What happens next? Oasis Respite is pretty good. Hey, this is a hand of cards. This is a hand of cards that can almost do something. Okay. Spend a resource, draw a card. Please do nothing on your turn. Just, like, play some Aura's Moment Maker me. Oh, right. I knew they had that. This does have confidence. We're potentially getting pummeled. Do I care about this? Like, do I care about... I guess I care about the pummel. So we block with the E-Strike, have the shelter ready to go, they pummel me, I can discard my E-Strike CNC. If they don't pummel me, then I just CNC Arsenal E-Strike. Put a suspense counter on an aura of suspense you control. So, palm of your hand? Surely you put it on what happens next? Yeah, there we go. Oh wait, cancel. Is it better to send Plow under here? Like, what if I just did Tunic, Pitch, CNC, Plow? Your armor situation is not great, so it's not, like, super easy for you to deal with CNC. Yeah, we'll just CNC here. There's 3 Oasis Respite, so I don't need to worry about, like, Oasis from hand is going to prevent the CNC. Yeah, this is fine. Then we Arsenal E-Strike, and I get to pitch E-Strike to plow. I don't think I needed to plow, though. Like, I think because her armor is so weak, like, she was just going to have to give me 2 cards to stop the CNC. So, like, there wasn't a way for her to protect the Arsenal and then also, like, have a good turn. Pleiades palm of your hand onto what happens next. All right, so we're going to get a turn. Oh. Hey, it's our Oakenold pitch stack. This is confidenced. She cannot pummel me. So I could be really ballsy and take the damage, right? Like, I could just go to 5 and then Oakenold. I feel like that is maybe not my best line. Like, we are probably supposed to, like, block 6. I think we're supposed to block 6. E-Strike bottom the Oakenold Tunic Ice Lock. We just send 11. She just pitched a sink. That's her 3rd sink. There could still be a turning point. There could still be a staunch to cover the Oakenold. So I think this is the right play. I don't think we need to go for the Oakenold here. I think we're going to get punished for it. I kind of like Oakenold here because next turn you have tempo into having E-Strike Sledge. The other thing we get, so it's tough. I should have been paying more attention to her pitch stack to know if she, like, where her other staunches are, if there is another staunch. Like, staunch is still a 3-card play for her to not get hit by the Oakenold. I guess she could do staunch plus 2 pieces of armor. I'm not sure I would ever be able to resist the temptation to Oakenold. My opponent is at 6. I am also learning how to, like, be patient with Jarl. Because that's a big part of it, is, like, we don't have that many cards left in deck. We are definitely going to find that Oakenold again if the game goes long enough. It's like, this line also just gets her hand. She's going to lose the tension in the air. Her turn is going to be, like, Moment Maker for 9. Moment Maker for 8, which I can block for 6, and then just, like, here's Hammer. Alternatively, with Moment Maker for 8, I could just, like, tear us under Sledge, but I think I'm okay to be more patient. There's no on-hit here. I'm just going to staunch it. My weapon is better than her weapon. My weapon is better than her weapon. I'm winning the fatigue race. She shuffled twice. Maybe we could not now. True. We'll keep track of how long this card has been in her arsenal. For now, it's been 1 turn. Okay, Tunic palm of your hand, trading a 3-block for a 3-block. You do get to keep the what happens next around. It's just goddamn what happens next. Thespian Charm to bounce the what happens next? And get cheered? I do wonder if the arsenal is just Cries of Encore. More cards, more life, more hammer, big chillin'. Yeah, That's how I feel about Jarl right now. Is like, we're fine. I'm okay. We haven't quite run out the big red auras, but we mostly have. 3 tensions are gone, 2 active glory, 2 edge of their seats. I'm not going to get big bopped on my next turn. She has to give me 1 card consistently. The armor can only block 2. We still have gauntlets, tunic if I need it, well grounded to cheat the confidence. She's giving me 2 big red attacks here. That's sick. Which tells me that she probably doesn't have pummel. There's cries. This could be pummel. If it is... pulsing her here means that she... well, she'll get to do it before I can pulse. This does have an on-hit. So I'm going to block with gauntlets and then pulse of ice and loft it. And then just felling. Boop. Hey, look, it's my big dumb card. Okay, play palm of your hand. Pitch the what happens next. Ugh. She's played... How many turns of this game has she played with a what happens next on the board? Because it's gonna be more turns. Gauntlets, pulse, frozen to death. Bottom a card, block with 2 cards, I guess? Yeah, endgame felling is pretty neat. This is why I'm also happy to, like, pitch a felling early when it's baby felling or I'd have to bottom a card to it. Hey, it's staunch response. It's almost like I knew my opponent had a staunch. Oh, I'm a resource off of being able to footsteps pummel. I mean, that's alright. I have to block here anyway. So we will go Ripple, Everbloom, take 3 Tunic Sledge, Arsenal of Pummel, and we're just chilling. She has to set up to do anything exciting. I get at least 1 card with the Sledge. Maybe she just gives me 2-3 blocks. She also needs to play an aura to keep the what happens next around. It's going to be 3 turns until she finds her next one. That is all of our fellings. Yeah. But we are coming up on an Oakenold, which should not be fusible, if I've been tracking my pitch correctly. But we do just get to pummel it. Oh my god. It's frickin'... What happens next? At least the story beats are 2 blocks. Jesus. Alright, and you're gonna moment maker me. Oh, you just do nothing? Okay. If you do nothing, then I am going to Oakenold no fuse. I could have Terrace under the Oakenold. My thinking is I want to bait a defense reaction. My intention is play the Oakenold. Depending on what she does, if she like puts her entire hand in front of this, I'll just discard fruits, pass. She's going to give me 12? Yeah, I'm just going to discard fruits and pass. Sure. Keep my Terrace under, keep my pummel. I'm just waiting until it lines up better. Like, if I draw 3 blues in my next hand, I get to Terrace under Sledge with pummel behind it. She's not arsenaling a defense reaction. Like, this is great. This is great. We know she does have D-Reacts in the deck, but she, I believe, is only playing 2 Staunches. I would be pretty surprised if she was playing 3 Staunches. And even if she is playing 3 Staunches, and her hand is like Staunch Blue, then the pummel still gets her. Yeah, it's just, we just get to be super patient. This is why Delph was correct in, like, calling us out on red hot gameplay, because we're playing Jarl. We don't do red hot gameplay. We just very patiently pitch to sledge. But it's enough to win a game, right? Like, she still had Standing Ovation. She had a blue Active Glory. Up on a pedestal was going to get Guardian attacks back. She had Macho Grande. She had a Terrace Thunder. Like, she still had stuff in deck to do. But with the sledge and her being a 2, she's never going to get to keep a 4-card hand. We just, like, very slow. We have 20 cards left in our deck. We just get to, with Remembrance, which is very slowly and methodically, like, here's the game plan. Here's what we're doing. If I see this hand, I am looking in my graveyard. I am seeing that I have 2 Oakenolds and not playing the Remembrance. So what I'm probably looking to do... Oh, my Tunic is up. I get to staunch whatever her attack is. Like, pitch to sledge, play pummel, Arsenal Remembrance. Was the Yuki article called Masterclass Defeating Defense? Let's see. What if I copy and paste this? Possibly? Oh, this was... Copying that didn't make sense. There is a... Whatever the article is, there is a, like, mathematical equation that she lays out of how to analyze your fatigue count versus your opponent's. And I don't think this is the deck. Oh, it is the deck. Yes. Yes, Crop Duster, you're right. It is in the value versus deck damage under the pictures of Mandible Claw, Tilling, and Head Jab. It's this equation. For example, you have 30 cards remaining in deck and your opponent has 32 cards remaining in deck, but life totals are 35 to 20 in your favor. 35 minus 20 divided by 3 equals 5 extra cards worth of life. That's the equation. So when we were up 6 but down 2 in our graveyard, we were tied with Pleiades. Pleiades, we won. We went... game plan was... not hard fatigue. Sledge stacking? I don't know. We'll just call it pitch stack. Did I go first or second? I went second. The game went 22 turns. We had 9 life. Reflections on the game. Boring old sledge gameplay. Not afraid to pitch. D-Reacts 4 later. Conclusions. I think the conclusion was actually play D-Reacts from Arsenal as value dictates. CNC Spooky. Yeah, we never got punished for it. I guess she was only playing... Oh no, she did have 3. She blocked with 1, that's right. There were so many lines where I would not block, like keep a D-React, and then immediately say, oh, if we get CNC'd here, we die. It worked out for us, and we did occasionally have D-React to cover like a Cries of Encore, but I think in general we want to be playing those so that we just don't get blown out by CNC. We have enough 2 blocks and red cards in our deck that, why did you just sideboard for yourself? Whoa, it just auto-selected my Puffin list. Interesting. Huh. That's new functionality from Talishar. Usually you have to click the button. Apparently now you don't even need to click the button. Wow. Talishar, the way of the future. So this is new for me. I'm just never boarding E-Strike into, like, aggressive matchups. But I am bringing in pummels, so that's new because I always felt like, well, E-Strike is a 3-block, it's good tempo, it's potentially higher damage lines, but the more that I've been playing with Jarl, against aggressive decks, the more it feels like, no, I just need to be, like, consistently threatening their hand. And if my game plan is going correctly, like something gets frozen to death, or Channel Light Fridge is slowing them down, like I want to be able to convert big hands. So speaking of converting big hands, we're in kind of a weird spot right now where I just can't. Like, that isn't true. I can convert this hand, and I am very likely going to just play CLF, pitching Ice Lock Glaze, pitching Plow, Titan's Fist 3, Arsenal, Felling. The only spooky thing here is that I don't have any cards in my graveyard, so I'm pretty far from being able to decompose this Felling. I think that's just going to be okay. Like, that just has to be fine. This Puffin has presented 71 cards, which, like, we'll see how that goes for you, because your armor would indicate that you are trying to be aggressive. Goldwing Turbine. Okay. Sure, I am going to have to kill that Polycranka. This is an early Poly. This hand looks like it wants to block with Felling. Like, I'm probably... Teclo Pounder. Okay. I'm intrigued. Coming in for 8. You can make it 10. What other armor can they bring? I don't know. They can be some different build. I just feel like bringing 71 cards as a like aggressive deck not named Dash.io is not the right play. I'm just going to block 10 here. Like, this is a pretty easy one to me. Block 10, put some cards in the graveyard, pitch Imposing to kill Poly. I do lose my CLF, which is unfortunate, but we're chilling. She's not going to be able to keep this cog. Poly is down, and I didn't even need to give up a turn for it. Like, that hand actually converted really well. It's a shame that I had to lose a Felling to do it, but it just, like, kind of worked. So depending on what her turn is, I am going to need to... Like, I can play the life to get my Earth in graveyard and then send a baby Felling. What we are going to do instead is sink. Do I need to sink here? I feel like the answer is no. I'm hopeful that she's going to give me the opportunity to block with this shelter. Hey. And then, like, oh my god, if she just Spitfires me, this'll work. I do not have anything that I can bottom with Everbloom, so we're just playing life. Into Felling. Send a baby Felling, which is a shame, but it's going to slow her down now that she has Teclo Pounder. We have one Earth Engrave, so we will be looking to put another Earth Engrave, but then we're on for Plow and Felling. When she just gives us a whole ass zipper hit, that's like 8 damage. You're a little late, but it's okay. This is 5. I have to block with armor. I feel like I'm not giving Stalagmite here. Think we're just blocking with Gauntlet's Ice Lock. My line is going to be Tunic, Pitch, Ripple for Mangle, Arsenal Rootbound. Yeah, that seems better. That seems better than blocking 3 and then attacking for 3. Be cool if we had CNC Pommel. I'll just send big damage. I'm an Earth away from decomposing. But my Gauntlet has a counter on it, so worst case... Oh, also my Rootbound will be an Earth card. Yeah, we're fine. We're chilling. You can block T-Bone with boots and they don't break? Oh, shit. You're right. That was a much better line. I totally forgot about that. You're so right. I could have just blocked with Well-Grounded and kept up my gauntlets. It is strategic. It wasn't. Heist for a copper cog. I do not have the earth to decompose, so we will go crumble. This is an interesting decision. So I could keep the crumble to play the CLF. I think we're giving Stalagmite here. And then I'm going to... We're over blocking this, which is not ideal. I'm setting up for Decompose. I think I do want to play my CLF. I think the value of a CLF is going to be more than the value of, like, blocking efficiently. This is coming in for 7 plus 3. This is coming in for 10. Yeah, I think I just have to be okay with this, unfortunately. I can't really stop her unless I gave armor. Oh, it does that now? I mean, that's cool. I like that Talishar does that. Yeah, we'll just take our 10. This is a good turn. Oh, sorry, it's only 9. And then we play our CLF, send Titan's Fist for 4. Like, we're chilling. We've got the Earth count to decompose. We will be on. We're fine. I can run out these 2 copper cogs. Have 2 earth. Fire for 3 is fine. So I have options. Can block with Autumn's Touch. Both of my Mangles are gone. So maybe I'm supposed to keep the Autumn's Touch so that I can... I think it's block with Ripple. Just attack with Autumn's Touch. Arsenal Rootbound. It's a shame I can't keep the CLF, but I think that's going to be fine. Putting another Earth Engrave. We ran out the copper cogs, which was my goal. Could also just play Crumble so that she doesn't get to block with Tinker Rings. Actually, yeah, now that I've said that. I am just going to Crumble Foundry Heart and pass. I don't want her to have the opportunity to get a cog. Well, she found one. Rose, I would agree with you, but turns out she's just goated. Well, this hand blocks well. I get to Arsenal a Pummel. This hand will block for 9. He's coming in for 6. You are down a cog. So I guess I'm just blocking with Frozen to Death and Rootbound. And then my line is like Titan's Fist, Overpitch, Arsenal Pummel. Oh, she has an action point, so she'll come in with a Spitfire, which I'll block with Rootbound. And then just bop her with a hammer and Arsenal to pummel. Tunic's up. So I just need something that I can pummel. Which I think we'll find something. I think I've got something in my deck that I can pummel. Have a hammer. Oh, she's got the nuts. She's going for it. Hey, we found a thing that I want to pummel. Okay. Draw a card with Puffin, that's pretty good, but these 2 bups might be a little hard for you to use. Her options are good. We got a Dovetail, we got T-Bone, 0-60, Zipper to hit. This is just 6. We'll do some blocking here. I'll use the Stalagmite. This seems like a good turn to Stalagmite. Take some damage. She isn't Dash IO. I don't care about... there's no Boom Grenade off the top. Soup up. We'll just block 3 here. We can give up the CLF. I'm not going to play it. I'd rather get the 3 value from blocking with it than like trying to set it in Arsenal. She could Foundry Heart if she wanted to. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be like pitch 2 for Bup into 0 for 60 or Zipper hit. I mean, I'm hoping she passes. I would love her to have a card in Arsenal. Perk up, huh? Alright, there's the Bup. Finding, what, Zipper hit? With your 1 floating resource? Dovetail don't do anything. You got Crown of Providence, so like arsenaling a card is not insane for me. Okay, there's Fast and the Furious. I'm not blocking this one. We'll see what the Ender is with 1 floating resource. Is Cog in the machine? Alright. You've already puffined this turn, so... Okay. Oh, and you just get to Spitfire me? Alright. That's fine. I think I'm good to CNC Pummel here. I'm not getting an arsenal, but I still get a card from her. I'm pushing 10. I think this is fine. I could have blocked the Fast and the Furious if I wanted to really get my full value. I'm just going to pummel here. Get some tempo. Push 6. I get another card out of her hand. I'm just buying time. I still have plenty of gas in the deck. We've got a Felling, 2 Plows that I haven't pitched. We have yet to see an Oakenold. I have a, believe, 3rd Crumble and a Pulse that I could find to fuse it. Here's a 60 for 4, go again. I'm saying no blocks. You want to Spitfire me, you go right ahead. She can give me all of her armor. Oh, no, she can't give me all of her armor. I mean, yes, she can give me all of her armor and a card from hand to stop the Oakenold. So maybe it would have been better to block. Be more defensive there, and then just play the Plow. I could, like, Arsenal the Oakenold. Like, block 3, send Plow, Arsenal Oaken, and then wait. Good players draw good hands. I don't know. It's yet to be seen. I think I misplayed that turn. The fact that she has so much armor left makes me concerned about the Oakenold. She's giving me a card and all of her armor if she wants to stop it, but... And then I'm relying on, like... I don't know, finding something to do. Got the Plow under, so I can just block 9 and then Plow. Yeah, this is where I think I screwed up. This is where I think I was supposed to be more defensive and just wait on the Oakenold. We'll see. Supposedly there are 2 Blizzards in my deck, and maybe someday I'll draw one. Goldwing for +3. Into Palantir. Palantir for 9. So I can block with Well-Grounded. When you do the thing, I believe we are too late to Frozen to Death, so this just blocks. Block with that, block with Well-Grounded. This is just going to destroy a defending card. The question is, do I want to Terrace Under here? I'm taking 7... Pretty sure you fold the hand and Well-Grounded. That's what I'm thinking. And I'll just pitch the fruits. Send Titan's Fist. Hold on to the Plow. My Tunic is going to be up. Activate the Well-Grounded. Let's see if she wants to use Unicycle, or if she's just going to let me block this out. Okay. So she's pushing 3 here. 4. You think I eat fruits? Alright. I don't hate that. Alright, we got the pummel, so I get to plow under. I'm just like, where are my blizzards? Maybe I'm just not boarding them for Puffin. Maybe I should check my deck list. My decks with matchups. Matchups. Puffin. Oh, I didn't bring the blizzards. Okay, that would explain why I'm not seeing any. Spitfire for 5, you have no action points? Sure. Cogworks for 9 is pretty good. Block 10, cover the damage. You can bring it to 11, but then you can't make a cog. That seems fine. And then I'll just Titan's Fist. Kind of need her to brick at some point. There's a Sky Warden. You called it, Rob. I do not have Mangles left in my deck. So this just blocks 4, which is fine. Coming in for 5, you can make it 7. So we're just going to block 7 here. I finally get space to do a thing. Oh, I thought I had a pommel in Arsenal. Oops. That was not correct. Well, I probably should have blocked differently. Yeah, I should have... this will kind of work out. Let's sink a CNC, try to find something better. Yeah, I forgot that I didn't... Jesus. I should have kept the Oakenold, I guess. We definitely want blizzards for this matchup, is what I've learned. Let's see if she'll let us undo. I can take the 1 here. I should try to keep this sink below. We'll just block with an Imposing Visage. Block with the Imposing. I mean, I guess it's like Imposing sink below, hold the Autumn's Touch. Okay. Alright, you definitely... That was definitely wrong for you to do. You didn't know that you had a Fast and Furious on top of your deck before I undid. Come on. Yeah, that's... Okay. Alright. Our opponent really wants this. This random Talishar game is really like, their sense of self-worth is really on this. This matters to our opponent. Yeah, that's, I don't love that. kind of take a little issue with that from them. Ban this guy? I wish. Alright, we got cogs. She's cogging. I've only seen one dovetail, which is terrifying. Part of me wants to call her out on it, but like, whatever. Okay. Make a bunch. No, my tunic. I wanted that. I just give you plow. I like want to do a Terra Sunder play. The problem with a Terra Sunder play is we've only seen she's blocked with a Sky Warden. Sky Warden is destroy an item. So yeah, she can galvanize it, is the problem. So if I go for the Terra Sunder play and she has a Sky Warden, then I don't hit. But I guess that just has to be okay. Or she's just going to Spitfire and I can do this. Yeah, that's better, I think. Any in Banish? No, she did not. I think I'm fine here. The CNC was lethal. I think I'm fine to just slow roll a little bit. Honestly, wait until she has an arsenal and then send the CNC. Ooh, a felon. Have a D-react. Yeah, you like send CNC there? Into blue Zeppelin. Taking the card is always worth it. Yeah, I can see it. What is this one? Golden Cogs. This will let you Spitfire. We'll just block 6 here. I'll lose the felling. That's okay. She's going to start drawing some real dog shit. And then now I will send the CNC. Take the card 100%. Yeah, Rob, you're right. If I CNC there, then I can felling. I mean, I feel pretty comfortable with my position in this game. Let's block with a Visage. No, let's block with a Glaze. Block with the thing that doesn't turn on Hammer. I definitely have the Earth to decompose this Plow. And then we're going to Arsenal Footsteps. And just assume that I will be able to decompose it. Or decompose it, fuse it. Rootbound, Gauntlets, Ice Lock. Fuck your Arsenal, here's Lethal. Go to 2. Do you actually have a play, or do you just have items? Oh, wait. I can ripple away the cog in the machine. That's right, my cards have text. Yep, that checks out. All right, we get there. I'm going to play one more. I just really have to run to the bathroom first, so don't go anywhere. We get one more exciting game of Jarl. See, Rob, I'm telling you, Ripple Away. Ripple Away is just so good. You just randomly host people. Puffin. Win. Game plan is tempo. We went second. Game length was 60. See, even the tempo games we go long. What did I have left? 11. Reflections on the game. Blocked well, didn't get greedy, ran her out of big threats, conclusions, bring Blizzard for this one. Also, that Ripple Away was just gas. I mean, we didn't super need it at the end. Like, we're pretty far ahead, but the Ripple Away did feel good to just, really seal the deal. Levia, I think I'm unfavored in this one. I think this is a bad one. We'll see what happens. I'm boarding for tempo. But this is another one where I'm like, do I need Blizzard here? I don't actually know what this hero does. I don't know what Levias are up to these days. Spoiled Skull. Target 3 action cards with different names in your banner zone and choose one at random. Okay. You're just meat-axing me? So you're just... You're Rhinar, but worse? Is that the idea? I will gain a life. I feel like gaining a life is worth the guaranteed pitch for Titan's Fist. Like, surely I'll draw something that pitches to Titan's Fist. Do I need this pulse? I feel like the answer is no, because I have a staunch. So we're just going to Titan's Fist for 4, do a little filtering. I'll discard this Fruits to gain 2, and then Arsenal the Staunch and feel okay. Put the Pulse on bottom if my next hand has an Oakenold in it, and I pitch that, and then sink at some point this game. Then I will get to draw into a stacked Oakenold. This hand is kind of unfortunate. It's like, what does it do? Am I crowning here? Block with, like, crown. What a weird hand. I wish my hand had blues in it. That'd be cool. Like, I could block with Oakenold Gauntlet, send Baby Felling, and then have a pitch stacked Oakenold at some point. My Tunic is down, so I, like, can't even plow under the Staunch and then, like, pitch a bunch of reds. What a weird hand. I think it's just this, and I'm sad about it. And I take 3, and then I... Baby Felling? I don't know. And if she is Pummel, then I'm like... I guess if she is Pummel, then I just Staunch. Baby Felling, put Oakenold under the deck first. I have to, at some point in this game, sink, and I can sink 2 more times after that. Baby Felling, Baby Felling. An interesting loadout with Medax. I honestly do not. I guess Medax is the good one for Levia because she fills the graveyard. It's like, I'm excited to see what she does because surely you should just be playing Rhinar. This is 9. So I'm going to staunch it for 10. Pitch Visage to Titan's Fist and then Arsenal Rootbound. That seems reasonable. I don't even need to sink a card anymore. I have a pitch stacked Oakenol, but I do want it to turn sooner, so. This is correct. Which I guess in that case means that I'm going to put the Ripple away first. In case I find another Oakenol within the next 2 cards that I'm pitching. So that they will show up in the same hand. And I can do back-to-back Oakenolds. This is what I'm trying to think about. This is the big brain Jarl plays that I'm like, okay, I have learned how to pitch stack. I have learned how to not pitch reds together. I've learned how to start counting my, put my Oakenolds next to my fuse targets. The next level pitch stacking for me is how many times am I allowed to sink below or Crown of Providence so that I don't then fuck up the pitch stack and draw the Oaken in a different hand. It gets wild in here, all right? This is that crazy Guardian gameplay. Opponent has 1 card in graveyard, so really needs to tank on the blocking decisions. Bigger smash up. We tie. I'll take that. Show my opponent a Command and Conquer. They are showing me a card that they currently cannot play, but I assume we'll be able to play later. Arsenal Rootbound, which I cannot decompose at the moment. We draw some absolute gas with Tunic being up, so whatever she's doing, I'll basically just Rootbound it. Not decompose. CNC Pummel, Arsenal Rootbound, which I could decompose if I really needed to. Hey, it's Blood Rush. You have 3 hits, which you did. Okay, so it got the go again. I'll give you Stalagmite, just in case you didn't find a blue. We'll Rootbound. I'm not going to play the other Rootbound. Alright. I think I'm still supposed to... Like, I think this is the same line. I'm just taking 8. Yeah, that's too bad. We're still going to send 10 with the Pummel, but... Yeah, she happened to find, like, a really good turn to stop what I was going to do. That is unfortunate. CNC Pummel, we'll deal 10, we'll put it to 3 cards in hand. Helping her fill the graveyard. Get to put a Rootbound into my graveyard, which will decompose, which is going to let me use my boots if I need to. I am able to fuse this Oakenol. I mean, she is Carrion Husk, so, like, it's not insane, but... I am going to play this Rootbound. I am going to decompose it. I am going to play my Oakenol because I need to get her armor at some point. Like, this is probably just Husk plus card. but that's fine. I'm going to gain 2 from my fruit. I get to arsenal the Ice Lock Glaze. If she gives me Husk, she has an armor slot open, so the Ice Lock does do something. We do give her a Frostbite, which could be relevant, and if she needs her arsenal to start, then we get to lock that down. Endless Maw says that I am going to block 7. Block 7, Ice Lock, Titan's Fist, Arsenal, Rootbound. If she pummels me, I could stop it, actually. Or 2, Agile Windup, okay. Have a Frostbite. I sure hope you needed to play your Arsenal on my turn. Probably not. I'd be surprised if she needed that. 4 hits in Graveyard is spoopy. Alright, we got a Shuv's play. This smells like Blood Rush. It was Blood Rush, yeah. Damn, would have been really nice if I could have pitched an ice card to keep this Blood Rush locked down. How cool would that have been, huh? What did you discard? Discarded a Wild Ride? I mean, you have the agility and the Shuv, so I'm not like, woo, but... this hand blocks really well, so I got that going for me. 7 with Beast Within? Jesus. We'll block with Stalagmite and Rootbound? No, we'll block with Stalagmite, Frozen to Death, Ripple away. We'll hold the Rootbound until I need to give it up. Shuv's is on Banish? When a card with 6 or more power is put into your Banish zone, you may destroy Hooves of the Shadow Beast. If you do, gain an action point. You found Endless Maw, which is going to work with the Shuvs, but at least it wasn't this dumbass thing. Yep, get your action point. So I will just block 10. We use the Rootbound in case she's playing Command and Conquer. Not that I think she is, but might as well. I'm using it this turn kind of no matter what. Alright, I mean, that was a big turn. She had to burn a lot of resources to do it. Jesus Christ. Never mind, she's fine. Oh, could never be me. Hey, this hand blocks 11. Or, 13. I have 1, 2, 3 Earth cards in grave. Have a Crumble. Oh my god. Am I getting high rolled? This seems really good. At least there's no more go again. I mean, Jesus. Nine, no go again? I guess I'll block 6. Just Arsenal a D-React? Jeez. Alright, we're out of blood rushes. That is a hit on the go again. It's a miss on the big one. I don't think this super matters. It's a miss on the play from Banish. I do not need to sink. For 3, you got a deal. I will take 3. Ugh, I get to plow under. I get to try to stop the bleeding. Rootbound, Autumn's Touch, Tear Asunder, sure. Lose your card in Arsenal. Here's 6 damage. She's got plenty of hits in her graveyard, so I'm not overly concerned about letting her filter. Puts a miss into the graveyard. I like to see that. It is now possible for her to miss on a Banish 3. Arsenal the D-React. CNC Pommel. Coming in for 6. We're just blocking with Shelter. We CNC Pommel, we Arsenal a Felling. And I feel some kind of way about that. Remember, I do at some point need to sink a card. Alright. This one does something. I wonder if she's on Blasmafet. Like, I wonder if I need to care about phasing her. Hey, Dread Screamer. Wow, she hasn't seen a Dread Screamer before now? That's pretty wild. Woo! Did she just take 9 damage on her turn? Like, can she stop her Blood Debt? Is she in, like, super duper danger? Damn. That's, Oh, she did Blasmafet. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't know what cards do. So we Everbloom. What are my hits? I have... Okay, we just put an Everbloom in there. Everbloom, put... I guess Everbloom on the bottom. And then I... Felling... Crucible, Everbloom. I kind of get punished for putting that Everbloom down. I'm running a little low on Earth cards. So I'm like screwed, right? I'm turbo dead because she played Blasmafet, or she went Blasmafet. It does appear to be the case. Doomsday. Holy shit. Until Wild Ride hit? This is, I don't love what's happening to me. Just block 6? You're gonna go like Wild Ride into Shadow Realm into Blasmafet. I have to kill the Blasmafet. Jesus H. Can I fatigue you? Is that how your hero works? Once per turn you may play. Whatever card is put in your banish on, turn it face down. If you lose health from Blood Debt, instead banish the top card of your deck. Okay, so that's how I win. I just have to survive. Alright, great. If I just have to survive, we can work with that. Do I need to kill the Blasmafet? She put out so much total offense. I just need to make sure that I know how her hero works. I think I just need to live. Excellent stream title. Thank you, Ian. You have 6 health. Yeah, we just live, I think. If I can survive long enough. Yeah, she banishes 8 cards. I just need to survive long enough to not be dead. Because she needs action points, and if she can't find... I mean, she has no go again in her banish. In her blood debt. And so if she can only send one thing a turn... Holy shit. Sea legs off the top is pretty good. Alright, so if you're sea legsing off the top, we're going to block with Ripple Away and Well Grounded. Oh, wait. If an action card would create one or more token... Oh, no. Okay. I think that's how this works. Yes. I do prevent her from making the rum. And then we block 6. And I get to set a shelter. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's how this works. Alright, she has a 4-card hand with no action points. So now I should just be able to block everything out and start bopping her. I have a shit ton of defense. Yeah, Ian, I was thinking about what I wanted to do for Mondays. I want Monday to be like a Fun Day Monday type deal. And, alright, I can't stop that one. I want Monday to be a Fun Day Monday type deal. And... the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, you know what I find the most fun? Jarl. Alright. I can unforgiving. Ooh, I have not found a mangle yet. Or I've not played a mangle. We're gonna find a mangle. Search. Oh, okay. I forgot I just didn't board in mangle. Alright, well... it's less exciting. Yeah, but I couldn't stop this one, Ian. Tried my best. We are going to go... Tunic. Titan's Fist. Send... oh, wait, I didn't... Jesus Christ. Revert to start of this turn. I didn't need to Tunic there. I forgot that I am on Titan's Fist and not Sledge. I saw one hammer and I'm like, yeah, I got a Tunic for this one. So I get to give her a bop. I get to Arsenal Staunch. I have Tunic up. I still have Well Grounded. Again, we're just in like, I need to live long enough. I have 18 cards left in my deck. I screwed up. I was not supposed to, if I hadn't looked for the... I just screwed up my pitch stack, but we're fine. It's okay. Ooh, you're going to give me a whole ass card? We'll take that. Yeah. The Gold Kiss. This is coming in for 9. This is coming in for 9. So I can pitch... No, that doesn't matter. But you have no more cards left in your hand, right? This is fine. We staunch. No. All well grounded here. We cover up the 9. You're gonna Blasmaphet me for 7, which I get to go block. Block. You have a Sea Legs and a Graveling Growl. So you're just gonna Titan. I'm gonna Titan's Fist you. You are gonna go to 1 and then Meat Axe me and discard the Sea Legs, and then you should just be dead. Like, this should be game. She will have a Graveling Growl in her hand. Oh, never mind. She's doing Endless Maw. For 9, so I get to go... block, block. Block. Go to 5, it doesn't matter. Send Felling. This was a spooky game. Now I know what Levia does, which is wreck my shit. Peak Guardian. Sometimes Peak Guardian is just survive. Sometimes that's the game plan, is just live long enough. Yeah, she had a 20 damage turn and then a 26. I think these were the 3 Blood Rush turns. That was kind of sick. And then the 18 damage off the Sea Legs. She had some, those were some good lines. Those are some good turns. All right, let's make a note. Levia. We win. Game plan was tempo into hard fatigue. We went second. The game length was 16 turns. We were at 5. Lots of damage from Levia. Correct to pivot and out sustain. Possibly a Blizzard matchup to stop the Sea Legs Shoves big turns. Yeah, I liked that deck. It was a good list. We barely got there. We scraped it out. It's after 4, so I'm going to call it. Thank you all for hanging out. We had a good day today. A nice little 4-0. We take those. Appreciate you all being here. I hope everyone is enjoying the Jarl gameplay. I will start posting some polls in my Discord for what hero I should play on Mondays. As I do Thursday, Thursday with Jarl. I don't want to just have it be Jarl, but I gotta say, I am having fun playing the deck. I really enjoy playing Jarl. He's very strong, especially on Talishar. Pad that win rate, baby. I also would like to establish myself as a Jarl expert so that I have some sort of clout when it comes to Jarl. I know that it can be fun to watch streamer play new and unfamiliar heroes, but it's also nice to have a streamer who knows what the fuck they're talking about. If you tried Corsham, it's bad. I've not tried Corsham Jarl yet. That should be the next Monday fun day, as I get to mix Jarl with a meme. I appreciate y'all being here. I'll be back on Thursday with more Jarl. Same list. Maybe I'll try to find room for Frostfang, but I gotta say, I didn't really feel like I needed it today. But, it might have been nice. Hope you all have a great Monday, great Tuesday, Wednesday, even a great Thursday before I see you. And until then, take care. Weird.